And we're now live. Hey everyone, it's me, Black Ninja, with... Yes, I know I promised no more God of War Ragnarok content, but I realized that if I want to refight the Berserkers at any time, I need to make a manual save, and I didn't last run. Well, not run. Run. And yeah. After this, I'll do Ratchet and Clank. Well, actually, technically no, I'll help someone. I'm just gonna... Hey. Hey guys. I know
when we first met the snake, you
I'm just gonna...
is familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim.
Perhaps so, brother. We'll have to ask the lad for that story when we next see him.
Another gravestone, like we found while searching for the Norns. But this
Wait for this dialogue to end.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the help you took. Very careful, brother.
Oh, I know what to do. Yeah. I do talk in my live videos. Yeah, I did, just...
Something is on the line.
Hopefully their time will be short. Hang on. Oh yeah, so I am gonna help someone with getting the Spider-Man Platinum Trophy after this, and this is gonna be my last God of War stream. For real, this time. Oh yeah, I get it. I did.
You see any more of these ghostly berserker
Oh my god, this is
doing the Nine Realms a favor.
I know that's just one of the basic berserkers, but still. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
I had to... I mean, the whole reason I'm able to play for so long is because I... This is really funny. It's like you're impostoring me or yourself or... It's really weird. And,
Back to Svartalfheim.
We've work to do. Those bloody mining rigs in the bay, for one.
I'm ready.
I was like... And I don't know why, like, whenever you're, like, just exploring for side quests, they're like, talking about what there is to do in the realm, just gets interrupted.
Another Berserker graves.
Later, brother. Hostilities demand our focus. After the field of Gala. For King Rock!
Oh, another one shot.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His Berserker champions even less so.
First try.
A lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to be done. But finding that hilt changed things.
Alright. I know where to go. Watchtower. After I beat the Berserkers+Gna, I'm probably gonna end the stream and then
When
just
Jormungandr
attack.
Thor in
Wait,
Asgard,
not attack. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I meant help my friend with platinuming Spider-Man. He hasn't played in so long.
you mean a place with some other giant soul? Someone who already lives
Exactly! Well, that doesn't narrow it down much, I grant you. I wonder if you only even remember after all this time. Who once was.
Fine.
Kratos, hon? Hey, we got a matter to discuss.
Nah, I'm good. Alright. Berserkers Island.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfelder.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off.
Hang on, I'm just writing a message to someone. Hang on. Yeah, I did get some help, well, actually a lot of help from my older brother.
What
And
exactly did you promise the Larsberg?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hell's Eagle wants to retire?
That's enough for the time being.
Don't remember that line. Not worth clipping though. But yeah, I did get some help from my older brother in order to. You know what? I'm just gonna restart from checkpoint because I have to get through these enemies in order to fight the Berserker, and I'll like have so much of my health eliminated before I even fight the Berserker. Maybe I should just use the Frost Awaken instead from the axe.
Left flank, poison!
The Hillpraise battle that grave will put.
Later, brother. Hostilities demand our focus.
Alright.
We gather the fear.
Oh, I meant to. I forgot you have to get a perfectly timed Valor before you get Freya to use her toxic gas. Well, it's not really gas. It's just poison.
Gather the fear.
Yeah, this one, he's not really that hard. It's just that he moves very fast. Yeah, that one is a little harder to time your rage with.
We gather the fear.
Give me more! Now the whole
I forgot to use the poison. This guy's just too fast, but I got this. Also, I'm getting very strange texts.
We gather the fear.
Maybe I'm better off blocking unless it's like something I have to parry, or because I'm not gonna parry it. I messed up the rage timing. I messed it up because it's just I realm shifted as he disappeared through thin air.
I will always fight!
Okay, I need to realm shift before I detonate my spear. One shot. Let's go. My timing was just a little bit off.
Invoking Lyra after what they did.
Leira. I've never heard of it.
It was a peaceful kingdom, full of artists and poets. But it fell to ruin long ago.
And these berserkers were responsible.
Them and their accursed King Hrolf. What little blood I have still boils at the thought.
Your former home, I assume.
Let's just take this victory and move on, eh?
There is no need to shoulder this burden on your own.
Admittedly, you're shouldering the brunt of the work here. Let me worry about the emotional burden.
Alright, well that's everything here in the bay. Nothing to worry about. Wait.
Were you serious before, Mimir? Hrasvelgur truly wishes to retire?
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not
There's a raven underwater. I don't
Apparently
understand
so.
that.
She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the
Don't know why I'm
possibility of
getting
unleashing
lost.
terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she was
Oh,
to leave without
there's the
a
tower.
replacement,
Complete chaos.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
I'm sure I'll be able to finish it before the 14-hour mark.
Hi, Kratos.
So close. It's the way of the berserker.
Cover! The wee bastard's about to explode!
Finally.
Freya, something is on your mind. What is it?
Freyr's sword. I'm glad he got it back.
Odin stole it?
Not quite. It couldn't be stolen. It had to be given freely.
Just waiting for Unix seem to go down. If I
Freyr had
restart
it
from
forged
checkpoint,
in
that'll
his
take me
own
back
days,
to the
imbued with its own motives and
to
passion.
the lower
For
area.
centuries, he swore he would only ever set it down in death, or upon meeting the love of his life. Both he and the sword were romantics, you see.
It's almost off cooldown. Fine.
Spitfather fierce. Sorrow for the troublesome. That sword!
I was doing good, it's just I forgot that I'm supposed to detonate my spear after. I'm supposed to detonate my spear after activating the realm shift, not before.
Spitfather fierce. Sorrow for the troublesome. That
I'll kill all of you for that!
You know what? I kind of want to kill them both at once. So it doesn't really count as a one-shot, because I only one-shotted one of them.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword belongs to you.
Not quite. Need to get them lined up.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
Okay, I probably just need to go closer to them and time that a little better.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong.
I messed up the timing again.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you! Hear me, you ape!
It didn't work, because, you see, they weren't close enough to each other.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you.
I messed up the timing.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you! Give up! I will break you!
Not quite. I don't think the girl was in her attack animation.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you.
I know what I'm going where I'm going wrong here. It's kind of hard to get them lined up.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you!
Why didn't it work? Oh, maybe it's because I shouldn't insta-charge it, but... Yeah, I probably shouldn't insta-charge it. I get it. Like, I mean, I was aiming at them, just not insta-charge it.
That sword doesn't belong. Yes! Seek glory, my love.
They're too far apart.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you.
So close! Didn't have all my status effects applied? Damn. Also, be right back. Hang on. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. I'm gonna catch up on chat to see if I missed anything. Oh, didn't really miss anything. Be right back, just giving someone a follow on Twitch. Sorry, it's just there was someone in my Twitch feed and I was just giving them a lurk. Her, actually.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome. That sword
Ow. Somehow I had to push them back.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't
Damn, they got split away. The key is to make sure they don't get split from each other.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
That sword doesn't belong to you.
I don't know how many times this is gonna take.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome. That sword doesn't belong.
It didn't work because I wasn't charging it up. I was insta-charging it.
Father fierce, sorrow for the troublesome.
They got split. I don't know. I seriously, I don't know how to one-shot these guys. Well, actually, one of them's a girl, so, and yeah, there's technically a couple.
Father fierce. They're all for the troublesome.
Say the Rexile didn't work, but hey, I don't care. It was still a one-shot. Finally. I don't really think this is worth clipping.
What is its connection to these spirits?
It's a symbol of their betrayal, their cruelty personified. The sooner we're done with it, the better.
If I can make peace with my blades.
I suppose you're right. If Skofnung rids the land of these bastards, I can stomach its presence a bit longer.
Going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm not. Or I was, yeah. Oh, we're running into that Asgard there, but yeah, I don't care. There, care. Rhymes.
Oh, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Say that again.
Another time. We must focus.
Oh well, the dialogue finished just in time. Should have gone to Alfheim first. Oh well, I wasted some time. I don't care.
We're heading back to Vanaheim?
We're not
Oh.
done there yet. You asked us to
Doesn't
explore
matter.
the house, didn't you?
But what do I do? It really doesn't matter.
Sounds like a plan.
I made a mistake. And I know how to fix it.
I look forward to exploring Alfheim and not having to fight Howard.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They united us. What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option.
Just, do the Forbidden
Brother, about the
Sand
oracles of your
first.
lands, would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first, but in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once, I sought the Oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought
I'll
to
just
ruin
finish
by
this
the God
dialogue.
of War. Therefore, she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I'm so very relieved we didn't do the same.
A gravestone. Berserker awaits.
It's like, why are they going so slow? It's like, oh, the mountain, that's why.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
The one shot didn't work. Maybe it's because the timing. Oh, yeah, I know what I did wrong there.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
Oh, maybe it's because the attack got interrupted. Yeah, that must be it.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
Dang, messed up the timing.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
I messed up with the Seether Exhale. The relic activation is bugged. The relic arts, or no, design, the relic image bugged.
Guilty the stolen.
The icon.
Enemies of Lyra!
I messed up the timing. Probably just, I'm better off shield bashing.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
Ah, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not acting fast enough.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
Felt that one, brother.
Why am I not shield bashing?
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
Oh, the attack changed. Weird. It's not a glitch. It's just random, I guess.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
I felt that.
I'm gonna try again. I didn't switch my weapons in time.
Guilty the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
meant to... I didn't mean to use the arrow. Holding, but I guess not for long enough.
Y'all see the stolen.
Death to the enemies of Lyra!
It counts, I guess.
His kingdom, Lyra. He once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
Halfway.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
I just want to send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
Hang on. Okay, I'm just gonna clip. Now let's go to
Where? You may tell a
the
story,
Barrens.
if you wish.
Am I
Fight the
preferable
triplet.
to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine, things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
It was worth hearing that one last time.
The Berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Forgot to... You know what? I'm just gonna go to a Mystic Gateway while I wait for my rage to... Well, I mean... I need to go to a Mystic Gateway. It's not just because I need to
You spoke of your brother's sword.
fill up
I'll answer this one.
my health. It's also because I will wait for my...
Disguised himself as the most beautiful person Freya
I mean,
had
it's not
ever
just
seen.
because I want to wait for the runic summon to go
Separated
down.
fire from his sword.
Oh, with embarrassing speed.
Because my rage is not
I am
full.
glad Freya ultimately retrieved it.
Me too.
The whole
My
thing...
little fool.
The Ares fate is that it only works if the meter is full.
Wait a bloody moment. Is that...
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
I'll make you proud, Dad.
Should have taken the other Mystic Gateway. Oh well.
Come here.
Good for her.
Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Circling back to the topic of prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them, I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, word gets around about that sort of thing.
Also, it wasn't lag, I was just checking to see what the status of... Yeah, it wasn't lag, I was just checking the status of how long I've been streaming for.
From under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter rifle.
Oh, I know what I did wrong. I was pressing R1, which is usually my random attack. I'm just supposed to hold down triangle. Okay.
From under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter rifle.
They're too far away from each other. How do I lure them? You know what? I thought, like, the skills, like, I thought her distracting the enemies was a skill.
Dagger the cold, and bitter rifle.
I messed up because... Oh, wait, actually, I don't need to have all three of them in line. I only need to have one of the sisters in line, since they share a health bar.
From under the cruel, dagger the cold, and bitter rifle.
That was practically a one-shot! Oh! Oh my god.
He's not really a king. Just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
Yes. New.
Aldis. A kind man. A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper. This Rolf.
No. Aldis trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Rolf.
So now you seek revenge.
Oh my god, that was epic.
You're one to talk.
I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen.
That was epic. I just one-shotted them.
Something else I recall about that Greek play I mentioned, if you won't take offence to the critique. As a work of performance, it consisted almost entirely of watching people give speeches and receive terrible news. Might have been nice.
Also, another reason people find this game disappointing is because the dialogue is so subtle, and Freya forgave Kratos a bit too quickly. I just wish it was like 2 games, like Fimbulwinter and then Ragnarok.
If you say so.
I just wish they didn't squeeze it all into one game. Track it, just because otherwise it's hard to get around. Pretty sure this is post-game dialogue only. Like if you go to Vanna, no matter what, if you go to Vanaheim post-game, you're forced to listen to this dialogue.
Deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime.
Hoping by the time I get to Pilgrim's Land.
Hey, we got a matter to discuss.
Nah, I'm good. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I got a spam call.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh. Any chance you could recall some of that
Oh, I guess
magic?
this dialogue pops up at random and it's different depending on if you're with Freya or
Magic is bound to
Atreus.
the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
It's explosive! Be careful!
A vengeful berserker gravestone.
He's not hard, it's just, he's pretty easy without the minions, you know?
We circle the bold.
The Berserkers will live forever. Vapor take.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Yeah, I don't really know about perfectly timing my valor for this dude. Don't really think I need to. I don't want him to summon the minions.
We circle the bold.
The Berserkers will live forever.
Ow. Like, he wasn't in his attack animation.
sucker the pole.
The Berserkers will live forever!
Right flank!
Didn't work. Also, it's funny how I got the spear in midair. It just doesn't make any sense at all.
Quick sucker the pole.
The Berserkers will live forever!
Right there, left flank!
He wasn't in his attack animation. Because I actually don't want them to lose their runic armor. Or I don't want him to lose his runic armor.
Quick sucker the pole.
The Berserkers will live forever!
Right there, left flank!
He's so easy if he didn't have the minions.
Quick sucker the pole.
The Berserkers will live forever!
Got him!
He was floating, which stopped me from being able to whiplash. Maybe I shouldn't try to get a perfect valor.
Quick sucker the pole.
The Berserkers will live forever!
Told ya.
Once we have defeated these berserkers, what then?
We pay the king a visit and give him more of the same.
We have seen this before. Revenge will not bring you peace.
Is it revenge if justice is served?
That is a question you must answer for yourself.
I know what. So I actually don't really need to perfectly time my valor. Still enough. Because, like, I guess by the time he summons his minions, his runic armor's gone. Better do it before he summons the minions.
Could the answer be?
Even if you don't get
What gets
strength.
bigger, the more you take away. Nothing. I don't think so, brother.
I do not like riddles.
I love how they're bringing it up as, like, when Brock's dead. It's funny.
Good. There's much to be done in the crater.
We're not done there yet. Bjerg's being harassed by a dragon. He can't escape the crater until we get rid of it.
He saved our lives. It's the least we can do.
And what else? Say their warriors still haunt the crater. We could put them to rest.
Sounds like a plan.
Guess you have to listen to the dialogue the first time, then the other times you can just ignore it.
Stay alert. Say they are close.
I was acting so fast at Frey I couldn't finish talking. It's funny.
The hilt is drawn to the gravestone.
The only thing I don't like about this guy is that his elemental shield is random. Also, I just restarted to get my runic summon back. I know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I probably... Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
The king will lead us to glory!
Oh, I forgot to do the perfect valor. That elemental shield is random. That's what I don't like about this guy. But otherwise, he's not that hard.
The king will lead us to glory!
Dang, I broke the runic armor.
The king will lead us to glory!
I messed up.
The king will lead us to glory!
I know what I'm doing wrong.
The king will lead us to glory!
I know what I'm doing.
The king will lead us to glory!
Never mind, I forgot to perfect valor. The elemental shield is random.
The king will lead us to glory!
I messed up. I know where I'm messing up here.
The king will lead us to glory! The king will lead us to glory!
It's just so hard to act so fast. A lot harder than I imagined.
The king will lead us to glory! The king will lead us to glory! bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
Nasty hit!
I messed up.
The king will lead us to glory!
Yeah, I probably need the gift of strength too.
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
He's not that hard, it's just the elemental shields.
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory! The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
I keep messing up. Like, why do I keep using my runic summon and my relic before activating rage?
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
I made this mistake again. Just don't forget about the...
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
Again. Don't do the runic summon until you get gift of strength.
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
Take it off, man!
I forgot to block. I know it's not that big of a deal, but could have been perfect.
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
He got armor. I just need to make sure it's not interrupting him.
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
Shit.
The bearded! The king will lead us to glory!
He's just... I'm doing it wrong because I know why I'm doing it wrong. I just...
The bearded! Bearden. The king will lead us to glory! Honor the Bearden. The king will lead us to glory!
I messed up. This guy isn't supposed to be that hard. Seriously, I thought a roll was gonna be easier than this.
Honor the Bearden. The king will lead us to glory!
That should have killed him. What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe it's because elemental damage isn't supposed to kill him. Doesn't really count as one-shotting.
Honor the Bearden. The king will lead us to glory!
Alright, fine, it counts. It wasn't during his attack, but I
I'm
don't care.
reminded of our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago.
I can see the similarities, aye.
There is one difference. With the Valkyries, you lacked spite.
Brother, I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't know the full tale.
I know how it feels to be wronged, and how it feels to achieve vengeance. I would hope to spare you the disappointment.
Aye.
I'll just get the Victor Cell scene.
Oh, good, you're here. Not a moment. Hello. What you even?
Yeah.
Now the debt. This lot. My.
So many side quests I neglected. I have to stand in a specific spot to collect the moves I want.
Now, let's see which armpit of moose behind that scene, please.
Oops, I meant to... Didn't mean to go there. Let's go fight this last Berserker. I was like thinking about Gna and... Yeah. Oh, hey. If you were gone, it's okay. I'm at the last Berserker.
Another Berserker to fight.
This one's tricky. Well, I mean, not that hard to beat, it's just she teleports a lot.
Your death will honor my king!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
It didn't one-shot. Oh, I know why. It's because the The runic armor appeared.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
I messed up the timing again.
Your death will honor my king!
Timing messed up again. Seriously, what is wrong with me?
Your death will honor my king!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Dang. Oh, I know what went wrong.
Your death will honor my king! Give me a challenge!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Why didn't the one shot? I swear I had all the stuff effects applied. Huh.
Your death will honor my king!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Be right back, okay? Alright, I'm back. I have like less than 5 minutes.
Your death will honor my king.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Kind of messed up again.
Your death will honor my king. Warping Bifrost!
Nasty hit. Go away, brother.
I forgot to detonate my spear. I don't really think I need to get a perfect... I don't think I need to get him in his attack animation. I just forgot to detonate.
Your death will honor my king. Your death will honor my king.
Why didn't I Valor? Okay, next time. I just really want to get this done in time.
Your death will honor my king.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Your death will honor my king.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
Alright, I guess all those status effects are enough.
This was the last.
Even if you don't hit them during the attack animations.
Aye, and if you thought his berserkers were tough, well, I've been thinking about what you said, brother. Maybe it's time to let this go. Slurping up a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change the past.
It is good to hear you say that. But I plan to face him regardless.
What? After all your lecturing on vengeance and spite?
It is not wise to let a malevolent spirit wander Midgard. But I needed to know you wanted this for the right reasons.
Huh. Appreciate the sentiment, brother.
Someone's crying.
Samara.
Ah, Surtur's love. Should we try to tell her what happened?
She knows.
I guess I'll just go to the Crucible to fight Gna.
Now, let's see which armpit of moose behind that seat leads to, huh?
Muspelheim. I thought the climate would be pleasant after Midgard's winter. I was wrong.
Aye, that's right.
Gna. She's fierce. Attack only if you think we are ready.
Let's settle this.
Just gonna...
Good. I'll see you pay for what you've done, Leo.
Close.
Let's settle good. I'll see you pay for what you've done! Me! Let's settle this. Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done! Steady your bow! No matter what you try. Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done! Me! No good! I'll see you pay for what you've done! Let's settle this. Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done! Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done!
Hey man, sorry, you just showed up at the last second, and yes, I know I said I would help you, but I'm having issues with the one-shotting.
I'll see you pay for what you've done!
You know what, screw the one-shotting. 3-shotting was enough, I guess. Oh, I'm great. About to move on from this game. Might have not have been a one-shot, but nah, I don't care. I can always refight them at any time. After all, I've got the manual save.
There. I'm sorry it came to that.
I'll just fight King Hrolf, and then I will end stream.
So then, how's it feel being Queen of the Valkyries once more?
Queen. Why? There are no Valkyries left.
The Shield Maiden. Will you not lead them? Or rebuild?
Maybe. It would be the first time it would be mine. We'll see. Back to Midgard, I see.
We have leftover business to attend to. We could always explore.
We have arrived.
After... oh, guests are here. About to... just gonna fight King Hrolf and then stop.
It's reformed.
Hold on. Prepare for battle.
Just... I messed up. Could have done. Last try. This will be my last try. Timing was a bit off. feel like I could do this faster. He walked away, rather than doing a close attack.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Vicor.
Alright, it wasn't a one-shot, but I have the manual save, so I can always redo it.
And now you're done. Please, everyone's waiting in the food room. You can watch One Piece with us.
Thank you, brother.
Are you unmuted? Oh.
Bye, guys.
I'm not sure if that was just
I'm never playing God of War again.
The two are not always at odds.
Okay, well then.
Intend to do with Skofnung now?
Okay, you're done. You're never playing God of War again. Great.